It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And it's the defense is really the star of the show. A terrific game last week. They got a shutout on the road, and that's something that doesn't happen very often nowadays.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And his first look is incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing is Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Looking to find the lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. They stay on the ground with Allen. Escapes the defender. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Braylon Allen with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback in his 2nd season out of Kentucky.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Samuel Aguavin makes the stop. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Levis sets up to throw here. He completes it to Boyd. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Levis back to throw. And the ball's loose. Phillips Levis has it knocked free, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, and just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you...
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Levis being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Back to throw, it's Levis. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Working from the gun, here's Levis. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Levis. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Levis to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Williams brings it in. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now Levis. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Levis looking to throw. Oh, he stays up. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Running right, it's Pollard. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Levis. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And that's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a shot.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. He's got this to Williams, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Levis in trouble. Down he goes. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Rodgers looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this is caught by Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Rodgers. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. 3rd and 19.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. able to get away. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Rodgers throwing here. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. That is caught. It's Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.